there's one thing that Nashville, Tennessee is known for, it's probably the country music. But you'd be pleasantly surprised to learn how much Music City has to offer, even if you don't have a single country bone in your body. If you're considering moving to Nashville, Tennessee, you'll be settling into a new home that has an exploding craft beer scene, some of the best and free live music in the country, and a rapidly growing job market. This video will walk you through what you will need to know about living in Nashville. We're going to get into where to live, what to do, pros and cons, and more. Go ahead and hit the subscribe and like buttons now so you don't miss any of my videos. Hello, it's great to have you tuning in. My name is Wade Price and I'm part of the fantastic Living Tennessee team, which is brokered by eXp Realty. Every 2 weeks, I create these videos to provide you with valuable insights into what it's like to live in Nashville, Tennessee. If you find my videos helpful, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons now so you don't miss out on any future content. I'd also love to hear from you, so feel free to leave comments, give me a call, or even send me a text message, 615-436-5995, or email wade@livingtn.com. Let's chat. I love discussing the information in these videos and answering any questions you may have. Today I'll be talking about all things Nashville, good and bad. Are you ready? Let's dive in. I'm going to cover some neighborhoods briefly. For more in-depth info on neighborhoods, check out some of my previous videos. Downtown Nashville is full of excellent neighborhoods, each of which sports its own vibe and personality. If you're looking for a location in the heart of the city, then downtown Nashville is where you want to be. You'll be within walking distance Nissan Stadium and Broadway, the main strip in Nashville. However, keep in mind that parking and traffic are typically pretty intense due to tourism, and you'll be paying a pretty penny for this particular location. The Gulch is the fastest growing neighborhood in Nashville. Located just a few blocks from downtown, this area boasts easy access to the interstate and some of the best new restaurants and bars in town. A word of caution, the cost of living continues to rise as the Gulch becomes more popular. For reference though, it remains somewhat cheaper than downtown at the moment. Music Row is where many young people choose to live. It's also home to some of the most prominent recording studios in the world. With that said, if you're looking to buy a house, this area may not be the best place to do so. Many of the neighborhoods are filled with rentals occupied by college and grad students. Finding a home that's for sale can be tricky. East Nashville is everything east of I-24. It includes popular neighborhoods such as McFerrin Park, Greenwood, Lockland Springs, Maxwell, and Eastwood. While once considered a rougher part of Music City, the past decade has seen giant renovations and business growth on the east side. Through neighborhood revitalization, the focus of East Nashville has become more community-centered. Musicians, artists, and creatives have flocked to this neighborhood, which is now a haven for arts and culture. Brentwood is for those looking for a quieter, suburban atmosphere that's near Nashville. Both popular and growing, Brentwood is located about 15 to 20 minutes south of downtown and is home to young professionals and young families alike. Housing in this area tends to be more affordable and offers more yard space. Plus, Brentwood is just a couple of miles from Radnor Lake State Park, providing serious weekend fun for swimmers, bikers, and hikers. One of the most influential factors fueling the growth of Nashville is the job market. Many people have the misconception that someone would only move to Nashville if they want to become a country music star. Obviously, this is not true, although if that's your dream, it's the best place to be. A recent study done by NerdWallet found that technology and healthcare were the top 2 employers in the city. So even if you aren't interested in music, Nashville is a great place to grow your career. Young professionals are flocking to the city for its exceptional job opportunities and expanding job market that supports an average salary of $67,000. Not to mention there are several massive companies like Bridgestone Tires and Vanguard Industries with headquarters in Nashville, and Oracle is coming soon. Apart from big corporations, Nashville has become a startup hub and is home to tech darlings like Marigold and Cicada. If you happen to be a techie or just interested in the startup world, you can learn more by visiting the Nashville Entrepreneur Center. Things to do in Nashville. If you're living in Nashville, there's plenty to see and do. Green space is abundant in Nashville. The Cumberland River cuts through the eastern part of Nashville with a beautiful river walkway for strolling, jogging, or biking. The most prominent green space is Centennial Park, which is home to one of Nashville's many famous monuments, a replica of the Parthenon. The Parthenon itself is an incredible sight to see, with a full-size recreation of the Athena statue as well as an art museum. Outside of the main attractions, Centennial Park has walking trails, a lake, and several events throughout the summer, including Musician's Corner, which is a weekly free concert lineup. If you're new to the city and looking for other like-minded outdoor enthusiasts, the Nashville Parks and Rec sponsors the Outdoor Nashville Facebook page, which will keep you up to date on local outdoor activities. Next, restaurants and bars. You will never run out of places to eat and drink. Nashville is home to some fantastic food, breweries, and bars. If you're traveling to the city, you may want to check out Biscuit Love for brunch, Mas Tacos for delicious Mexican cuisine, the Pharmacy for mouth-watering burgers, and Husk for Southern-inspired dining. Lastly, Nashville is nationally known for hot chicken, a spicy take on traditional fried chicken. Be prepared for a long but worthwhile wait at Prince's Hot Chicken Shack, which is considered to be the birthplace of hot chicken. If you're looking for a milder version of hot chicken, Hattie B's has multiple locations all around the city and provides a range of heat options for those who want to take it easy. And we can't forget, Nashville has one of the best live music scenes in the country. Nashville has too many wonderful places to catch a show to name here, so we'll just name a few excellent venues for you to start out with. One of the most popular venues to take in live music is the Bluebird Cafe, where greats such as Garth Brooks and Taylor Swift played before making it big. You should also check out South Broadway Avenue, the veritable heart of country music. While Tootsie's Orchard Lounge is the most famous venue on this strip, you can walk into any honky-tonk at any time of the day and hear live music. Finally, one of our personal favorites is a little place called Rudy's Jazz Room. At Rudy's, you'll find classic New Orleans Prohibition and pre-Prohibition cocktails, local brews, New Orleans cuisine, and some of the best live jazz in the U.S. Don't limit the Nashville music scene to just country. Catch the show at the Ryman Auditorium. The Ryman Auditorium was originally a church built in the late 19th century. Now it's a well-known, historic, beautiful, and popular music venue that hosts shows of all genres. The Ryman Auditorium has hosted the likes of Band of Horses, Death Cab, Dolly Parton, Neutral Milk Hotel, Nickel Creek, Weezer, REM, and many more. This is truly a legendary venue and one you should absolutely pay a visit. Next, visit the Country Music Hall of Fame. You probably could have guessed that the Country Music Hall of Fame is in Nashville. What you might not have been able to guess, though, is that even if you're not a country fan, the Hall of Fame is still 100% worth visiting. It provides multiple exhibits and artifacts from several decades of country music, and tours of the Hall of Fame also give the option of a behind-the-scenes tour of Studio B, the recording studio where Elvis Presley recorded some of his greatest hits, among other country legends. Nashville is also a great sports town. It has an exceptional NHL team called the Nashville Predators, finally nicknamed the Preds. 2017 Stanley Cup finalists play at Bridgestone Arena, which is right in the heart of downtown. If NFL football is more your style, Nashville's home team, the Tennessee Titans, take the field at Nissan Stadium just across the Cumberland River near downtown. There is also the college sports scene and minor league baseball, if that's more your thing. Alright, so far we've only talked about a few cons so far. Parking in downtown, and home availability and home prices in some neighborhoods. But we want to be real with you. Just like any city, living in Nashville has its share of drawbacks as well. Here we'll get into a few of those. If you're asking yourself, should I move to Nashville? Right now our goal is to help you answer that question as honestly as possible. Public transportation is a bit lacking. Nashville is growing rapidly and currently has a shortage of public transportation. While a bus system does exist, most residents rely on cars to get around, especially due to the large area of land the city covers. The good news is that over the past 5 years, the Nashville Metro Transit Authority has worked with the public and they have plans to build out a light rail system. This will allow individuals to travel easily and around the city. The lack of public transportation means more cars on the road and more traffic, especially during rush hour. Traffic coming into the city in the morning and going out in the afternoon can be bad at times, but really not that different than most cities. The last con is the summer heat and humidity. Nashville is in the southeastern United States. You probably know this, but what you might not have known is that the southeast is considered a humid subtropical climate. On the plus side, this means generally mild winters. The downside, though, is that summers are hot and humid. In the summer months, the average temperature is mid-90s. If hot and humid is difficult for you to handle, you might want to think twice before moving to Nashville. So there you have it. We covered a lot of information about all things Nashville, Tennessee. I hope I've been able to answer most of your questions about relocating or visiting here. If not, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by phone or text 615-436-5995 or email wade@livingtn.com. We are passionate at Living TN Realty about helping people find their new homes and make the move to Nashville. I'm Wade Price with the Living TN team, brokered by eXp Realty. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more helpful content. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.